Myles, can you kind of take me through the last minute from your perspective? What kind of got away from you guys?
In the regulation? I mean, it was unfortunate. I think that we made our own breaks. We made some great offensive plays, and then towards the end, we come down to the last second. Obviously, JB got the ball in the corner. We originally wanted to foul, but I think Pascal made a decision. He got there a little late. I don't think he wanted to give up a 4-point play. So obviously, you saw he did try to get out the way, and JB hit a big time shot, and we weren't able to recover in the overtime.
Turnovers and the fouls. Do you almost feel like you guys beat yourselves tonight more than anything?
Yeah, that was my message, after the game as well. I think that a lot of people are going to talk about the free throw discrepancy, but at the end of the day, when you have 22 turnovers and big time turnovers, I really think we showed our age a little bit tonight. You know what I mean? I think being a youthful team, being at this high stake of a game, I think those uncharacteristic mistakes just made their way out, and we just we go over, look at it tomorrow. We're just going to have to get right back going because we're right back on Thursday.
To just continue on that track, I guess, is there anything that you could point to as to why? I mean, you certainly mentioned youth there, but is there any other kind of trend as to what explains, the turnovers, why that became an issue today when it hasn't been one?
No, I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Just a lot of uncharacteristic turnovers,
What, on just kind of the flip side of that, you guys obviously, fell behind a few times, managed to rally back. I mean, just what impressed you guys about what you were able to do when you fell behind and were able to rally?
Same thing we're doing all season. I mean, I guess poise is a good way of putting it. We kept our poise even when things went good or bad. So, it's encouraging. But, at the end of the day, we weren't poised enough to win the game.
You've been such a weapon in the pick and pop and the pick and roll with Ty. With their defense and how they try to stay so solid, switch some stuff, just what kind of openings did you see tonight that maybe you guys can work on and use going forward?
Every game's going to be different. I mean, usually when fives are on me, that's usually my time to get loose and whatnot. But, teams pick up on that and start guarding me with other men, and then, 3-4s, and then sometimes they'll guard me with their guards, and then that's when I have to make my way, in the paint and make my hay there. So there were definitely some more things I could have done on the stretch to be more aggressive, whether it was crashing a little bit more or ducking it a little bit harder. But I watch a lot of film, and I really do. I mean, there really hasn't been much I haven't seen this league.
Just what did you feel like Pascal was able to bring to you guys kind of in that second half? I think he scores 18 of his points there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he remained patient, and he knows the ball's going to come his way. Once they switched the matchup and put Horford on him, it was more so his time to, kind of get more involved in the actions and whatnot, and he was able to deliver some big-time shots.
You mentioned the poise. You guys have been able to turn the page and come back after some tough losses at times this postseason. What has allowed you to do that? What do you think you guys sort of draw on after those games?
Well, just the fact that we all have a common goal in mind. At the end of the day, I think that early in the playoffs when we got tested a little bit, we kind of started to separate a bit, and we nipped that in the bud in that first round, and it's only brought us closer. So as disappointing as tonight's loss was, I think that we obviously did some encouraging stuff, but it's one of those things that's going to bring us closer as well. You go back to the Milwaukee series. We lost that game one. You go back to New York, we lost that game one in a close fashion as well. So it's definitely a long series. I think that's the message that we're going to continue to convey. We just got to, like I said, watch the film tomorrow, go over our adjustments, and be ready to go next game.
Yeah, how difficult is that when you kind of had a game late like this and let it go to kind of stay together for the rest of the series?
It's not that difficult to stay together, brother. I'm going to tell you right now. It's been a very long season. We've had a lot of highs, a lot of lows, and, ain't going to stop here.
Thank you, Myles.